Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with some more Crab Champions goodness. Obviously been having a lot of fun over the last, I suppose it's been years now since we've been playing this game. Still enjoying it. So we are back. Last episode we did the black hole blender build. That was crazy fun, really unique. I think we're gonna rock with lasers here, and we're gonna rock with the orb launcher. I just feel like we haven't done orb launcher in a while. It's what our chat wanted to see, or some people in our chat. We've got a couple achievements we still haven't gotten, obviously some without taking damage or winning runs, but we also still have defeat a boss with at least 5 greed perks in our inventory. And I feel like we've done that, but we haven't. I know people really want to see greed builds. It seems like every time I want greed, I never get it. So we might be trying to do greed. Otherwise, we're going to just try to have a fun orb launcher build, right? We're going to rock with the hammer here as well. And we're going to start with a legendary. Oh! Okay. Everything's out the door, actually. Everything's out the door. Everything that I just said is out the door. Because we have the beam turret. We get to start with a beam turret. So whoever was asking if we were going to do an ability build, we're going to do an ability build here. I can guarantee. The orb launcher will still be here for fun. But no, we're doing an ability build. We got the beam turret, dude. What if we got to start with a beam turret? Oh, we got to try that. Okay, let's do this here. We got this. There's secrets in Blood Rush, but the only one I found so far was after defeating the first boss. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to start this run here. For those of you guys that don't know, if you like Crab Champions, you like FPS roguelikes and stuff like that, obviously one of the longest running series on our channels, not more than Crab Champions, but one of our longer running series is Upgun. It was almost like Rounds, but a first-person shooter. Really fun series that we did in the past. And that Dev Max has been working on a FPS roguelike for a while. And it finally came out. So at the end of this stream, we're going to actually check it out. It's called Blood Rush. By the time you're watching this video on YouTube, that video should already be out. So if you want to see a potential new FPS roguelike series, definitely check that out, you know. But okay. Abilities do much more damage. I don't want my abilities to have a longer cooldown. So we'll just take Wind Up for now. And heal after eliminating enemies. And you know what? I don't even need greed anymore. You know what? I'm abandoning the idea of greed. You know? I don't need to be greedy. We have a beam turret. What do I need to be greedy for? Right? I'm telling you also, the game, every time I want to do a greed, it's never going to offer me greed, and then every time I don't want to do greed, it's going to give me a million greed perks here. So we're definitely going to try to do a turret build. Definitely try to show the beam turret some love here. I'm very excited. Do you miss Gang Beasts? That's a game I haven't played in a while. Yeah, we obviously did a couple videos way back in the day. I remember playing that game as a kid with my some of my IRL friends. Also, Tree is underground. Good game. I wouldn't say I miss it, but yeah. Beam turret, that's new. Yeah, from the newest update. I mean, this update's now a couple months old now. We keep saying new era of Crab Champions. I guess it's more just the current era of Crab Champions, right? We're also going to go abilities exploding into damaging sparks or whatever. Have I played Goobies? Is that the one roguelike? If it's the roguelike I'm thinking of, also, who needs health when you could get money? If it's the roguelike I'm thinking of, I believe we have. I think we made like 1 or 2 episodes on it. Not a ton. I don't think we did a huge series on it, but I do believe we played it, did a little bit of a mini series, I want to say. If it's the game that I'm thinking of. Oh geez. I do love that. Literally 90% of the time when someone asks me if I've played or heard of something, I can always be like, oh, here's a playlist. I got a playlist up somewhere, you know. Oh, the champion of crabs is on. I'll roll a blunt to that. Damn right. I've been running out of my stash. And Texas been getting a little crazy, though. Greg Abbott actually did something good for once in his godforsaken life. And vetoed the THC ban. So we're good for now, I suppose. Okay, paycheck, gain crystals every time you clear an island. Sure. Also, I can enhance beam turret. You can enhance beam turret. So we're going to already try to go enhance beam turret. I really want to make sure I don't throw. I'm going to be a sad fucking individual if I throw here. Because because you know, we gotta make sure we have good health, right? I do need to respect the health, you know, but like, look at this. We're at 189 here. I'm curious. I'm curious what enhancement we're gonna get on this here. The not new era of Krabby Patty champions. How about Bounty of One? I think we did one video on Bounty of One when it first came out in early access. Not a playlist, but I've played it and we've made a video. Okay, snaking, zigging, electrifying. We'll just go ahead and get electrifying. I'll take that. I'll take that. And we will do some more money here. I have the funny lettuce. I recently became a nurse, did all my certifications and everything, so it's nice to have a day off, be able to watch you play, man. Hey, congrats, dude. I know medical field is, can be, you know, sometimes a lot going on, right? Obviously, my fiance is a sonographer. Oh. Got the fuse totem. And so applaud you for working in healthcare. Congrats on getting all the certifications and shit. I know. Oh, that is an achievement. Don't want to lose this run here. So our beams are purple now because they're doing electric. So it is nice because hopefully they'll help us clear waves a bit more, right? Versus just the one target they're hitting. So obviously, oh, and we did have the good healing perk. So we healed up every time we kill enemies. We heal pretty well, which is nice. Obviously, in terms of just making turrets OP, we want things that give us more uses of our ability. We want the any buffs to turrets, including the turret ring. It was a lot of work. Definitely seems like it. That's why it's hella impressive, man. For real, for real. Paycheck, more money. More money is always good. Anyone that tells you money doesn't buy happiness, they're lying to you. Money can buy a lot of... Money can prevent you from the unhappiness of not having money and paying your bills and getting medical care and having food and housing. Okay, paycheck. We got a lot of paychecks, so we're getting a lot of money here in this run. Also, damage increased to distant enemies. Not going to complain about that here. Not going to complain. Howdy, TTG. Love your videos. Appreciate it. Always great to hear. I've been... Today, I did something I haven't done in a very long time. I sat down for 30 minutes and responded to YouTube videos today. It was something I used to do. I see almost every single comment on my phone as they come through, but I haven't had the time to just look through comments in a very long time. So I'm trying to get a little bit better at that. Obviously, we have these streams. All right, we got chat on stream now too again, and that's always dope to have people here live. But I've been trying to be better at that, right? Because I figure... I mean, one, it's, and I think that helps me, because sometimes it's easy for me to be like, oh, numbers aren't going up. Oh, I'm failing. And then to actually just sit down for 20 or 30 minutes and just read and try to respond to a bunch of comments really changes your perspective, because you're like, man, the numbers aren't going big. And then you just get a fucking wall of comments, you know, and it's like, oh man, I need to, you know, sometimes you gotta step back, you know, and realize like, shit, no, there's people watching, you know. You're the wrong type of greedy this run. Also, I will take shots to additional flat damage. Honestly, well, no, I would like some more health. As much as I'd like that multiple times, I would kind of like some sort of health. We didn't really figure out our health at all. I'm gonna just go ahead and say incoming damage reduced. If I can't get any health, I'd like to hopefully not throw. Right. I wonder, since you sometimes play FPS games, have you heard of Borderlands 4? Borderlands is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I definitely will play Borderlands 4 when it comes out. I'm talking with some friends to try to see if we maybe do some sort of Let's Play series on it, even if it's not the most popular. But one of the people I'm talking with, Jackson, we've been trying to film those Schedule 1 videos, and we haven't been able to figure out a great time that we're both free. So maybe. Are you gonna come out about cheating in CSGO? Are you talking about the first ever video I released? Where I should clarify to people that don't know what we're talking about. I don't cheat in video games. But one of the first video that I've ever released that made me create the YouTube channel was I was playing Counter-Strike CSGO as a kid, and I got in a competitive match with an op. I got 4 kills, All of them were no, I don't know if they were all no scopes, but I got 2 with a no scope through a wall in Dust 2, that like wall, and then I get with 1 bullet headshot 2 people in the head. And if I didn't get that great moment, I maybe would have never created this YouTube channel. So you can thank Counter-Strike for giving me a hype moment to want to create a YouTube channel as a kid, literally over a decade ago. Also, orbiting scythes are great, but damage increased each island. And we're gonna say max health increased after clearing each island, so that's pretty good here. As someone who's never graduated high school because I was raised in the system, it's an achievement. I wanted to become a doctor. Unfortunately, do not have the creds. This is the first step. Absolutely, dude. It's so impressive, man. I'm proud of you, dude. Genuinely surprised your sub count isn't higher than it is. From your mic quality to your overall video quality, you genuinely feel like a YouTuber lol with millions of subs. I get that a lot. I get a lot of people being like, man, dude, I enjoyed this video and I watched it, and then I realized you only have X amount of subs or views. Like, damn right. We're working on it. I'm trying real hard, trying to work harder on, I need to be releasing micro content more often. So if you're on TikTok or, you know, Instagram Reels or whatever, I'm there trying to have some viral clips. I don't know. So I appreciate all you guys clipping shit, posting it in our Clip It channel on Discord. We're trying to revamp the bounty system. At some point in time, once we like make it fully, I definitely would love to just straight up pay people to be clippers like all the other big YouTubers. But we got some ways to go, so appreciate all of you guys here along for the ride, you know. Reloading damages knocks back enemies. Turret damage increased. I wanted flat damage, but turret damage increased is absolutely what we're gonna go for, which is really nice. I like that we're doing turrets here, but with gemstone and 3 sharp shots, our gun's gonna be pretty respectable here too. We're obviously going skill chests here to try to get some more beam turret love here. Right, we really want to find the relic that makes turrets have more health so we can have more at once. And we want all sorts of those skills where they could bounce, where we can get multiple uses, lowering the cooldown, stuff like that, you know. You a fan of Digital Circus? I have seen episode 1 of The Amazing Digital Circus. I liked it. I haven't watched any more though. Right. Efforts definitely aren't going unnoticed. You're doing real great. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is this going to be another overpowered turret build? Probably. Turret builds, as I've talked about, this sucks. Abilities of larger explosion radius. As I've talked about before, ooh, okay, I'm going to try to get it up. If we could upgrade beam turret, dude, that would be pretty nice. But as we've talked about before, I feel like I love being able to enhance turrets. I think turrets are in the best place they've ever been. I do think, also my health is abysmal. My health is really bad right now. Right, we have the damage reduction, but I need to work on my health. We are getting a little bit more max HP every island, which is nice. Also, goodbye, Ice Pumpkin. But as I've talked about before, turret builds, rip, are, I think could still use more work because I think turrets get out of hand too quickly. Because most of the way that you're going to make a turret build good is by doing the powering of doubling, right? By, you know, getting more uses out of your ability. So now you double the amount of turrets, right? Then you get bounces, then you double the amount of turrets. And so it sometimes feels like turrets suck early game, or they suck to be, like, it sucks to have turrets as a minor part of your build. But when you commit to turrets, and you actually commit, you get a lot of goody stuff. It feels like they get way too OP, way too fast. I don't really know how to fix that besides, once again, I love the inventory system. I think the inventory system needs to change. I think calling 90% of the items in this game perks is a little bit too much. I think we should have, like, I don't know. We talked about it a little bit previous episode. Maybe having a health thing or something. I don't know. But maybe there should be a new ability button for turrets. I know we don't want to overcomplicate this game. We're not trying to turn it into Risk of Rain 2. But tying everything to abilities sometimes makes it a little bit hard. I don't know. We'll take more hard target. And I will do health chest here because I would like to get more health. Also, if I remember, which I probably won't, there is a chest. Up there. Turret builds go from 0 to hero real fast. Right now you're a glass cannon. Absolutely. Yeah, we could die out of nowhere. That's why I'm happy that we have some of this damage reduction. We do also have really good healing. We got lucky with an epic. Oh shit, see that? I literally went down to half health from taking damage from an enraged grub for like a second, right? Like we gotta worry. I do not want to throw this build here, this chance here to start with a beam turret, you know? Welcome, welcome, Dangle. We're doing good. Trying to do a beam turret build since we got to start with the legendary beam turret. So we're seeing if we can make it work. Zigzag shot, we'll take it. That's okay. I just don't understand how TTG and Crab Champions uses a foot pedal to dash. It's just mind-blowing. I mean, it's a lot easier than you guys would think. I literally just practically hold down the foot pedal entirely, right? And occasionally I let go to reset it. So it's kind of just, I have this muscle memory of when I play Crab Champions, I'm kind of just constantly, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but doing that. Because doing it with my pinky, dude, fucking kills my hands. Also, we will go ahead and say max health goes up when we buy things at the shop. I'm probably going to do random here. There are weapon mods and ability mods. It only makes sense that there should be health and armor mods. Yeah, I think that could be good. I also see, I can understand he probably doesn't, don't ever gamble. Can see Noise Storm not wanting to overcomplicate things, which I can understand, but. So it's not a grub, that was a Gatling gun. Dude, the grubs fuck me up sometimes. They do, in fact, fuck me up. But we're hoping our turrets can get the job done here. No sir. We need more turret buffs, or I want more enhancements on the turrets. Right. And I do love that you can enhance individual turrets now, right? I do think that gets us a step closer. It is fun to make individual, you know, now instead of just having to hope you get a bunch of turrets, right? You can maybe hope to get some overpowered turrets, and I do really like that. And I don't know. We'll see if I prove myself right, but I think later in this run, we're going to be very, very broken. Melee poisons enemies. I'll take that for now. Can't complain. Especially just being free. And there, oh my gosh! We got so lucky. What was this? What was this, a random chest? What chest? That's the turret I want, or the relic I wanted. Turret health increased by 200%. That's what allows them to stay alive. We got that from a random chest? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, gamble one time. Don't ever gamble. Poisonous enemies. Enemies poison all nearby enemies. That's crazy. I need health though. But like, that's a crazy freaking perk to get early on here. I think we're gonna get rid of Sonic Boom. We gotta buy that for that, how cheap it is. Damage increased by 30% to distant enemies. I gotta sell one more thing here. Not gonna be the turret or the health stuff. Probably melee poisons enemies. Sucks to suck, but poisonous enemies is the way to go here. And once again, I am so low, but we gotta just, you know, we gotta gamble. Hey, gambling always works. We got our Sonic Boom back. Always gamble at all times. Okay, let's just not throw. Just not throw. And we should be good, right? Got 19% damage reduction. Turrets last for longer now. The problem is we take like one hit and we're dead. So I'm just trying real hard to be a god tier Crab Champions player. Oh, get off my dick! Oh my god, see, already half health. Already half health from that. And not feeling like I'm doing too great. Not feeling too great right now. Just gotta play it safe here. They're both almost dead. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! Okay, one dead. Did that poison the other guy at least? Oh my god. Should be doable here. That was scary. What is this? Pea shooter? It's the orb launcher. Good old orb launcher. But a lot of our damage is coming from the turrets here. Man. A lot here that I want. Healing. I am going to take just bonus crystals. And max health goes up when we buy things at the shop. Dude, the problem is we're at 404 HP here. I don't need to be at 404 HP. I need more HP than that. Is that? Oh, I thought that was the doubling HP totem. I feel like we haven't seen those in a while. The one where you have a chance to double or half your health. Now, I will say that perk that we bought, even if it didn't help us in that boss fight, it is going to help us in elites. Or, sorry, not elites. Normal combats, right? The one just saying enemies apply 25 poison stacks in a larger radius when they die. That's kind of crazy. Lose a little bit of health. Problem is I heal, so I think I could risk it one more time. Cool. Apply random debuffs to enemies when we shoot them. Okay, better than nothing. And I'll say reloading a damage knocks back enemies. I definitely don't want to take that. We're gonna go random here. Maybe we get lucky again with some more randoms. Really need some skill chest items. Or skill items here. Would love to make these turrets better. We did, like I said, get that the relic that makes their health last longer, so we get to have more of them out at one time. I'm gonna get a lot of money here too from this horde with all the poison and lightning shenanigans here. Okay, what do we get? Shot supply arcane, not really what I wanted. And relic chest would be interesting, but we're gonna take skill chest here. I was just asking for a skill chest. I feel like we got to say thank you to the game. Now there is an elite, 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 because we're on island 3 of the biome. But we're applying more status effects, so maybe with our guns, so maybe, you know. Oh shit. I do feel like our weapon itself should be doing better against elites. Right, we're hoping these turrets keep doing good. I'd like to kill this elite before I get in close to try to get rid of the shield of that one guy. It is very cool just seeing all these turrets and all these beam shot things here. But I want to enhance it more. I want to get more of them. We can make this turret build go way more burr than it is currently doing right now. Okay, there we go. And then we do that. So I gotta stay away because poison crab. Like, look at that. I took one hit and we're like 1/5, 1/6 of our health gone. I am so concerned about where our health is right now. We need more health. Yes, we need more health. Okay, well, I guess we're getting a sniper turret and a beam turret. We have another sniper. I'll take that. My wish came true in ability build. Absolutely. Absolutely. The second we saw, we're going to do a parkour. The second we saw, starting with beam turret, we switched to normal grenade because I believe normal grenade has the lowest cooldown of all the abilities. That way we could throw them as much as possible here. Just 468 health is not where it needs to be here. But we have really good money scaling. We're earning more money when we kill enemies. We have 3 instances of paycheck. We will be gaining more max health when we buy things. Last shop, we just kind of bought one big expensive legendary, but hopefully the shop will be a bit different. And we... damage increased after clearing each island. I guess we'll take that. Skill chest! Skill chests are going to be the most important thing we take. So we did double the amount of turrets that we have. If we get any enhancements, obviously, oh my god, no, but see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. One sniper hit and I'm half health. Now, luckily we have decent healing when we kill enemies, but like, this is not a safe place to be. This is not a safe place to be. 278. God. This shot phase, I need to solve my health, or this run will get thrown, and I will cry live on stream. I want this. I don't know, when are we going to have an opportunity to start with a freaking beam turret again? right? A legendary turret. And in particular, one of the coolest looking ones from the old new update, right? So now we're back full health, right? So we have decent healing. It's just about not having a big max HP pool, so we do take 2 hits and then we're almost dead, right? Reset all cooldowns and reload weapons when we destroy rocks. That'll help us get more turrets. What do we got here? Okay. Shots, shock enemies. Could do enhancements, but it keeps trying to give me legendaries, but no, we need to max health after clearing each island. I'm gonna actually take 1 armor just to make sure we don't lose here. Max health goes up even more when we buy things. Bonus crystals. Gemstone. Dude, the fact that we have 3... We're gaining 12% extra damage every island. So I'd say we're in a good position. We built up our health to 774. We got some armor. So I think we'll be okay here. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? That was a weird spawn. But every time we destroy a cactus or a rock or anything, all our cooldowns come back. So we are going to technically get way more turrets here now. Look at that. Look at a single perk there, single relic, what it has done for our build. We have like quadrupled, if not more, the amount of turrets we have. Thanks to just a single item. So now, imagine when we actually find the things that we want and need. The multiple uses of our ability, lowering the cooldown of our ability, giving our ability bounces. Once we get those, it's like we get infinite turrets. It's like the scaling on the turrets is instant like that sometimes. So, oh, there it is. Chance for abilities to explode twice. There we go. That's one of them. And then we'll say heal when damaging enemies. A little bit more consistent heal that doesn't only rely on killing enemies. So yeah, if we can have there goes our armor. If we can have chances for our ability to explode twice, and then, like I said, bounces, and then multiple uses, right? All of those end up stacking together, right? The power of, doubling is very, very OP. Very, very OP. So what do we got here? What do we got? I'll just say glue shot, whatever. And I will definitely be doing an anvil. Both money and what was that? A skill chest. Very tempting. But I want to enhance this beam turret. We gotta make the beam turret like really, really, really strong here. Also hordes, just easy money here for us because we have obviously the shock parts of the turrets, but we also are poisoning. Once again, I'm so happy we got that. Every time we kill an enemy, 25 poison to the people around them. Very, very strong. Very good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Freezing, sticky, or bouncing. Oh, what? Wait a minute. 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 What does bouncing do on the beam turret? Oh, and another anvil. Another anvil already. Another anvil. What? Okay, can I see what bouncing does? Do we see it? I don't really see what it's doing here. Oh, God. It's hard to see. I don't know if it's actually even working. I don't think it's working. I feel like a lot of things in this game just don't work. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I think, actually, maybe. Is that why maybe the bouncing just doesn't look exactly the way I would think? It feels like we have more, but we might just be because we have more turrets. I don't know. Sticky, accelerating, chipping. Damage goes up, but it's dealt over time. We're already kind of doing that. So I'll put that on the beam turret. I don't feel like we've gotten any incredible enhancements yet. I like the shock, though. I really like the shock on it. But either way, half of these end up increasing damage naturally, even if whatever the effect that's supposed to happen doesn't happen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get me away from these guys. Get me away from these guys. I'm still not at 1,000 HP. So, I'm still not fully... still not fully feeling safe. That's okay, though. That's okay. Because now we have 1,000 HP, so I cannot die. Turret damage up. Let's go. We're gonna go skill chest here. You know what? And I'm feeling, even though it's risky, I'm feeling like we should time to grind guarantee seal of approval. I think we're almost tied with the highest streak that we've ever gotten here this year. I'll show it here in a second, depending on what we get. Because even though this is risky, I feel in my bones that this build could go burr. I do think so. Okay, let's get rid of the shield. A lot of scary shit, though. A lot of scary shit, but I think we've got really good scaling. We've got damage scaling, we've got money scaling, we've got health scaling a little bit, even though our health is pretty pitiful right now. And like I said, the second we get one or two more of these very specific perks that we're wanting for the turret build, it's going to snowball out of hand here. So let's see. We got nothing that we want. Like, why is mag size? Or this was a random, not a skill, I think. More destructible crystals and health rocks spawn. We'll take that because we do get back the cooldown every time we break one. So that'll just inherently be more gems well, more gems, but also more instances for us to do more turrets. And what do we got here? Don't want that. Less damage, but fire rate goes up. Glue explosion, no. Gemstone, sure. So, hey, King of Scotch. I can't ever tell. Sometimes it doesn't.
Off grenade builds have been the flavor of the week for me.
I can never tell. Sometimes it won't let me hear the text-to-speech, but I can always see it, so I always wait. But thank you, King of Scotch, for the 5 buckaroonies. OP grenade builds have been the flavor of the week. Dude, grenade builds go fucking hard. Grenade builds go hard. Imagine if you could get poison on the beam. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Show us the board. Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about time to grind guarantee seal of approval. So I think we will go ahead and lock in. I think we are going to go ahead and lock in a TTG guarantee seal of approval. We are on a streak of 5 on our TTG guarantee seal of approval. So we're going to go ahead and lock in time to grind guarantee seal of approval that we'll be able to beat at least loop 2. That's what we're shooting for here. Also, while we're here, thank you to all of our VIP supporters. HatchetDaddy, AtlasAquarian, Baltazár, Kaiden, CRlmao, Ricin, Addict, Indron, and Richard Schlesinger. All of you guys, and obviously everybody else that is a member, Patreon, anything like that. Well, those of you guys watching on YouTube, Twitch, helping us get closer to full-time. Can't tell you guys how much it means and how much it helps. So, better not lose the 5 streak. I know. I think 6 is the highest we've ever been. So if we get this, we'll be tied with our highest streak. Bubble Shot's pretty hot. Sharp Shot. And every time we buy something, we get... Grim Reaper's there and Grim Reaper's here. I'll take Bubble Shot just because it will help our weapon, even though if it's not what I'm going for. High Roller, Checklist, Lightning Aura. I'm looking for ability stuff. Okay, max health goes up when we buy things. Don't even care about streamer loot. I will say healing is more effective. Every time we buy things, we get 100 max HP too, which is nice. I was gonna get the healing, but I'll go ahead and say piercing shot. So I don't know. We've got a more well-rounded build than before, right? We do have all the beam turret shenanigans here, right? And the sniper turrets. So we're trying to do that, but at least our weapon's pretty decent too, which is gonna help for elites until we get really, really broken, right? What's up, dude? Catch your videos a lot. Welcome, Trevor. Thanks for popping in. Great to hear. You're about to see us hopefully crush Loop 1 boss here. So look at this. I'm literally going to just break every single rock. That way I can just have a million turrets. Just have a million turrets. There we go. We got a million turrets here. We have the amber resin. Our healing's worth more. I don't normally take that, but to be honest, I'm a little bit still terrified that we're gonna throw this run here. So was gladly gonna take things that help us with healing. It's very amusing seeing a million different beams of electricity hit him. Because like all the other turrets, you don't normally get to see what they're doing. That's why the beam turrets are really, really fun, right? And why we're trying to enhance them more. Obviously, we just have, 2 generic ones and the electricity. Yeah, if we could get things like poison or something, that would go very, very hard. But looks like we're going to beat loop 1. Obviously, we're taking this further here. Multiple loops. Woo! Okay, salvage the key. Salvage the key. I hope TTG picks a 1-hit and loses his 5 streak. There will not be a 1-hit pick. There will not be a 1-hit pick. Been trying to do a laser build, only electric. That's always fun. Sometimes those can struggle a little bit with elites, because if you're only focusing on spreading out your damage or like doing damage, you know, around, sometimes elites can be a little bit hard. So if you do that and you don't want any other elements, I would still say maybe try to boost up your normal damage, you know. But those are always fun. So what do we got here? Lightning strike, poison storm, bomb shot, or fire explosion. Probably going to just take fire explosion because it's an ability. So, you know, might as well. And then more damage reduction. So we have 27% damage reduction. And we will go ahead and loop-de-loop and pull. For our shoes are looking cool. You know, actually, I say that every single time. My shoes do not look cool. I have been rocking the same pair of New Balance shoes for literally like 3 or 4 years. They are falling apart right now. But I have flat feet, and so I have these custom insoles, which I probably also should get new ones, but they're fucking hundreds of dollars each. So I have just old as fuck New Balance shoes with my old as fuck custom insoles. And so my shoes don't really look cool. But you know, you gotta say it, and that's what all the famous YouTubers have. They have cool shoes, right, guys? So I gotta have cool shoes, totally. New to the game, so it's hard to figure out certain builds. Yeah, you'll get used to it. That's what I love about this game, is there's so much variety. I mean, obviously part of it's we're making videos, but I have 228 and a half hours in this game, and we're still fucking loving it, right? We're gonna go ahead and say shots do more damage for each shot fired until stopping fire. And then honestly here, I'm gonna go health here again, even though I think our health is gonna start getting a lot better. I'd like a couple more health things to potentially help out here. I'm glad that we have more healing. And also, yeah, hordes are gonna go so hard here for this build. And we've had the opportunity to take the scythes a couple times, and I do wish we had taken those, but we always had better options normally. Feelia, I have flat feet as well with custom insoles. $500 for him, and the first one's got worn down really quick, so I had to get him again, so another 500 bucks. Yeah, mine started to get worn down, and I was like, I can't afford to do this again. So a recommendation, if your custom insoles start breaking, buy something called moleskin. It's not real moleskin. But moleskin is really OP. It's like sticky on one side and a really soft texture on the top. You can use that to repair parts that are starting to get worn down, you know? But yeah, dude, don't fuck around with your feet. Old shoes fuck with your whole body. Yeah. I need to get new shoes. The insoles I think could last. The shoes, and that's the good thing about New Balance. Is New Balance, I was recommended by my pediatrician is a kid doctor, but also ped means foot or child. I don't remember, I think it's still or pediatrician is maybe a kid doctor, but then podiatrist is a foot doctor, I think. And back then my podiatrist recommended I get New Balance shoes. It's a brand, and they're not very pretty. But they've got a lot of support on the sides, which is really good. Now, you're right. Them being old as fuck is probably made it worse. I need some new New Balance shoes. Those are only like $90, $100. They're not expensive. Insoles, we gotta wait on those. But I've been making them last. Also, we're gonna go just do more max health every island. Energy rings and armored enemies. For 2 health chests. You know what? I'll take that. Now, elemental could actually be decent because I could get some elemental things potentially for our, oh shit. Skill, I want to say? Okay, I kind of forgot that this is the elite island here. Fuck, this is... I'm a little bit worried here, actually. Oh my god! I haven't been fucked up by a starfish that hard. Oh god. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Are we gonna lose the run here? Am I gonna lose my time to grind guarantee seal of approval rate? No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. See, we at least have good healing, right? Fuck you, Patrick! Fuck, dude. So glad we respected the healing. And got the amber resin. Fuck. Trying to at least just kill this elite. Oh my god! Okay, elite is dead. Oh, I genuinely thought we were gonna lose that there. I did not think that this one was gonna be that hard. This just goes to show why I'm still wanting more health. Because 1500 ain't it. 1500 ain't it. I got New Balance too, lol. The pair I bought a couple years ago is worn down. I was about to buy new ones. Asics are nice too. I've not heard of that brand before. To look into them. Okay. Max health goes up when we buy things. I'm gonna just take a mango. I would like more max health each island, but honestly, at this point, that gave me like an extra 200 health immediately. Mango there. And we will take skill chest here. The build's gonna get a lot better once I get some of these very specific things that I keep talking about! Oh my god, get off my dick! How? How is it still this crazy? There's so much intensity here because I do not want to lose my fucking five in a row time to grind guarantee seal of approval. Once again, thank God for the healing and the amber resin. That's what I'm saying. You gotta respect this fucking game now. I know I've said it over and over and over, but like, god damn is it true. Woo! With Amber Crystal and health on hit, sounds like a lot of health to me. Yeah. I know, and we're still struggling. Imagine if I didn't have Amber Resin. No. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? Is Big Mag a skill perk? Sure as hell doesn't. I wouldn't consider it a skill perk. Does grip tape seem like a skill perk? I don't understand. Why are these things in the skill chests? Skill chests are ass because you only take them if you're doing an ability build. And even then, half of the things in a skill chest should not be there. I don't understand. I guess they're not called ability chests. They're called skill chests. But what the fuck does a skill chest mean? I don't understand anymore. I thought I was being gaslit. And I thought I was just taking random chests and I thought that they were skill chests. But no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, turret builds are in a really weird place because you gotta just hope to God you get what you want. And if you get what you want, you break the game. But if you don't get what you want, it tries to keep giving you this random shit that you do not need. I don't understand. I don't understand. Noise Storm, please fix. Please fix. For real, this game kills you out of nowhere. Randy Orton with an RKO. I know, you gotta, oh shit. You gotta respect this fucking game. Especially once you get to loop 2. Right, and there's still a good chance we die once we get to, once we fight the elite here. Because Because we could get the, what's it called? We always call it the, we always call it the Valley of Death or Valley of Hell, whatever the hell we ever call it. I'm scared of getting that potentially. Obviously not going to XL Totem if we get the opportunity to. And we have a lot of money, so I mean the shop phase will be getting a lot of health because we do have a lot of whenever we buy things gain more max health. Hoping if I can buy some armor, we'll probably take that. They are not damage related, so they are there. It just feels like they should be somewhere else. I don't know. Also, I'll take a mango there, so we're at least 2,200 health. And what do we got here? Gamble our health away. Oh no. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take amber resin. We're gonna heal more. And already broke. Wow. Wow. Damage increased after clearing each island. More health shots. We have a lot better healing. We have a lot better healing now. And I might just buy... I'll poison armor when I break enemy armor. And I'll just take melee damage a couple times here. Just so we gain health. Because we gain 125 health every time we buy something. So we're at 3,040 health. So hopefully we got this. We just gotta hope that... Okay, we didn't get Valley of Death, so that's good. We didn't get Valley of Death. So, that's good. And we have more healing. I got more healing, and I got more amber resin, making all of our healing do more. So, I'm trying to respect the game. Okay. Okay. But obviously, we're still on loop 2. Got a lot of elites to kill. Now, luckily, I think every time a mine breaks, that counts as something getting broken, and we get more cooldowns, or I might be wrong on that. I don't know. I know there's some things that do. Like when enemies spawn barrels, I'm pretty sure those give you your cooldown. But yeah, look at that. I just keep getting to do my... Look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mines count. When the mines break, I get more abilities. Which, look at all the fire we're spawning. Look at all the damn beam turrets, dude. All of these beam turrets are ours. It is really fun. It is. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. We gotta get more. This can get even more broken. We gotta wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Chance to throw 3 abilities at once. So we did get something. And we'll say max health when we buy things. So yeah, we have 25% chance to throw 3 abilities and a 25% chance for abilities to explode twice, which also means that we have a, what is the math on that? A 1 in 16 chance that will actually spawn 12 of them at once. So we're going to be getting a lot more turrets here. We get a lot more turrets. So we're at 3,000 HP. We're at 3,000 HP here. Because it's like, once again, once we get enough turrets, like, we'll be golden, right? And I'm at least glad that we're able to get a bunch by breaking stuff, right? And then we have an increased chance for things to spawn. Because yeah, these turrets are starting to go burr. Starting to go burr. What do we get here? Enemies take damage when extinguishing from fire. I'll take that because we do have a lot of fire shenanigans. What? And we also have random shot, so it might like apply ice or something. There we go. Okay. Turret damage increased. Beautiful. And you know what? I'm going to fight an elite. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Summon all my turrets here. Summon all my turrets. I think we got the health and healing for this. So this... Oh my god, did I... Okay. 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 Come on, turrets. You got this. You got this, turrets. You got this, turrets! Oh my gosh. A lot going on. I think we'll be okay, though. think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I've got good healing. I think we'll be okay. Risky, but I think I've gotten our health and our damage reduction to a point where hopefully I shouldn't need to be as terrified as I have been. Man, abilities explode into bursts. The other gun things were good, but I really want these abilities to be better. And enemies drop more crystals depending on our combo. Not gonna take that. Okay, skill chest. Can I have what I want? What I really, really want? Am I allowed to have what I want? What I really, really want? Not going on. Not going on. Not going on. Not going on. Just keep destroying rocks and keep throwing turrets. That's how we win the game. These beam turrets, my beam turret army, will one day. I'll one day have as many children as I can. Sorry, I meant turrets. I wasn't meaning to be one of those weird people like Elon Musk who think his goal in life is to have as many white children as possible. What run am I trying to do? Well, the first thing we got was beam turret. And so we're trying to get beam turret to go burr here. Abilities of a larger explosion radius. Still, once again, not really what I'm wanting there. We also have sniper turret, but we're trying to do beam turret stuff. We're having a fun beam turret build here. You are Gru, and the turrets are your minions. Okay, upgrade chest. I am hoping it will upgrade. Oh, hello. I'm hoping we'll get an upgrade either for the beam turret itself, or just maybe one of the things like that are increasing the chances of us to throw 3 abilities at once, or for them to blow up multiple times. Okay. Okay. I gotta say, I feel like we've gotten to a good point. I'm not stressing as much here. I'm not stressing as much. Now, I'll just take Grim Reaper, heal after killing enemies, and we'll take an anvil though. So we'll at least get to upgrade the beam turret a little bit more. Yeah, see you, man. Good luck with your run. Oh, jeez. Dude, yeah. Because we're definitely not at the turret cap. Even though sometimes it feels like we're getting there. But with the amount of beam turrets we're spawning, right? If I could get it to be poison, if I could get it to be, I don't know, there's even just more damage, right? Or homing. Homing would be crazy. I think homing would work on the beam shot. I don't know for sure. I feel like we've gotten that before. I'm pretty sure it works. Obviously, the turrets are already kind of homing, aiming in on certain people, but... Okay, we got freezing, growing, flaming. I'll just do flaming. So they're going to do electrifying and flaming. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Poison would have been the best, but I'm happy with that. We're going to gain some crystals, lose some health. That's fine. I think we've taken damage so many times we're actually under 3,000, but we'll get it back up here. Fire explosion, probably not worth it. I'll take max HP. Reroll. Incoming damage reduction. Honestly, healing's more effective. I'm gonna stay safe here. I don't want to lose my time to grind guarantee seal of approval. Sniper turret. So we leveled up sniper turret here. Poison people when we break armor. I'm not going to take another amber resin. I don't think I need that. Yeah, orbiting turrets would be cool. Absolutely. Okay. More max health. We have a lot of money. Our money build here has been going pretty well. Damage reduction. There we go. Chance for abilities to explode twice. Now that's a 44% chance. Also, yeah, we're going to take lingering fumes. Enemies apply 25% of poison stacks to nearby enemies. That's going to go really well with us. I think we're going to get rid of... what would I get rid of, though? I'll get rid of Sonic Boom. So we can take a lingering fumes. And we're at 4,810 health, so I think we got pretty good here. What would growing look with beam turrets? I was curious on that. I was going to take it if we didn't get the fire, because fire here, also it does seem like the bouncing is actually working. Oh, the bouncing does work. Okay, that's what I was assuming, that the bouncing works. It just looks a little bit weird here. Okay. I'm not gonna XL totem. I might XL totem later, but I don't really want to risk it, even though I do think we got a lot better. Yeah, I think if we had XL totems here, I might lose. I don't know, we're doing a shit ton of damage now that we have that fire. That fire helped immensely. Because once again, right, the electric is really good against normal waves. Okay, and then they both killed themselves. They saw what I did to their friend. Okay, ooh. Money is power is really good. I'm gonna take Bubble Blast here. Right, Bubbles on the ability there. Could be really good. And Mango, we are at 5,000 HP here. Okay. I feel like we might need to go to loop 3. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like, obviously, whenever I feel like the build has been perfected, I don't normally feel the need to go to loop 3. But I still feel like we got a long way to go. Unless we somehow get everything that we want. Right? I think we're going to try to do this. But for those of you guys just tuning in, we're doing a turret build. Thanks to the starting out thing that we had of beam turret that we've been enhancing a bunch. We got also orb launcher with some elemental stuff too. But the turrets are the biggest part. We're also going to say time bolt, whatever. We're already kind of doing elemental. And I will go 2 chests would be nice, but I don't think there's a lot I need from Rush. So I'm going to go upgrade here, hoping that there is a chance for us to upgrade one of the turret things that we have. Otherwise, being able to just break the rocks and get our cooldown back has been amazing. Also, giving them fire here has gone crazy. That's probably been one of the biggest enhancements we put on it. Lingering fumes. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it, though. I will take it. Got turrets starting out again? Hell yeah. I know, it's always fun. Loop 4 or burst. Make these turrets even better with loop 3. Okay, we're gonna do... I think we'll definitely probably go to a loop 3. We'll see how we are there. I haven't done a loop 3 for y'all in a while, so definitely feel like y'all deserve it. I know people on YouTube like the longer loops. Okay. We got a lot of healing. Got 5,000 HP. Have finally kind of figured out the health thing here. Not as scared anymore. Not as scared anymore, dude. Got beam turrets. The bouncing, I feel like, is doing decent. Obviously, the shock and the fire part of it are going crazy. Increased critical hit chance. No, thank you. And paycheck. And I will go ahead and XL totem for random here again. I think we should be able to handle an XL totem, to be honest. Just keep shooting everything, all the cactuses, all the rocks, so they'll eventually break, and I can just keep using my grenade and my turrets over and over and over and over and over and over and over, to the point where the game starts lagging, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, see, now I feel like, I don't know, we might be starting to hit the turret cap. I don't know yet. Just look at all these turrets. And the fact that their health lasts, like, they last for longer. This build's going pretty hard. Bulletproof. I don't know, we're already pretty good. I'm going to just take a random shot. Damn. And paycheck. So, I mean, more paycheck is decent. And, I'm going to do random. I genuinely, normally I would go economy. I feel like our economy is decent enough. And, you know, we could always find economy in the randoms like we just did. But I'm just hoping to get... The biggest things I'm still looking for are allowing us to use our abilities more than once, lowering the ability cooldown in general, and more level ups of the things that give us more chances, right? Want it all. Zigzag shot, sure. And we got, see, there you go. I'll just take paycheck, whatever. Got a lot of paychecks. We're getting a lot of money here. Got a lot of money. A lot of money. Enhancement totem is tempting. Gambling totem one time. Don't ever gamble. Don't ever gamble. Gain 1 armor every 3 islands. I'll take that. Bubble blast on the ability. And bubble shot would be cool, but I'm really looking for these turret things here. Oh! There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Lowering cooldown is in speed chests. Oh, that is a good point. This is a good point. I've noticed in this build of Crab Champions, paycheck's immensely powerful. Yeah, because it scales with you now. So right now, paycheck's giving us, it gives you right now 100, because I have 6 of them, 120% of the price of a common pickup. So right now we only have 1 use of our ability, right? Extra use of the ability, extra use of the ability, extra use of the ability, extra use of the ability. I have 4 extra uses of the ability. Oh boy! I'm also gonna start selling some shit here too. Because I want more uses of the ability, honestly. Time bolt. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sell a lot actually. Bubble shot. I'll sell bubble shot, sell time bolt. I'll sell glue shot. I'm making my build a lot weaker, but I don't care. Sell that. And then we'll sell, I want 1 more, though I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. You know what? I'm just gonna take my, I shouldn't have sold those, but actually, if anything, here. Drop everything that can be enhanced. So we'll get a random enhancement on beam turret. It has targeting! Ooh! Copies of this projectile target nearby people. That is what I wanted. Holy shit. Holy shit, that is exactly what we wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Wow, we just got really OP. We got really OP. We got really OP. Okay, well, I'll gamble, don't gamble. Why do I keep doing it? Okay, well, I think we're gonna fuck these guys up. This is actually crazy here. Let's see. Okay, have I already maxed out turrets here? Have I already maxed out turrets? It's like I don't even need to shoot the guys anymore. One of them is already dead. Look at this shit, dude! Holy crap! Oh my gosh. This build, crazy. Extra use of ability. I think we're fine. I like my melee doing a little bit. Max health going up. Okay, this is crazy. I'm gonna go out here. So I'm gonna start clearing these waves instantly now, because now I don't really have to go after all these other rocks. I can, but I don't need to. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, more turret damage, beautiful. And sure, we'll go speed chest to try to find heat sink now that I kind of remember it exists. Okay, just summon all the turrets there, dude. Like, no one is coming to this island. No one is oh, okay, besides the people that are coming to the island. I'm starting to have more turrets than there are enemies here. Holy shit! And the fact that they have targeting now too. There, yep, there it is. There's heat sink. So ability cooldowns reduced. We're gonna take skill chest here. Just summon everything here. Look at that elite get melted. I feel like, because we will do a loop 3, even though I feel like we've broken it. But the loop 3 is gonna go so fast with this build. And I guess in talking about proving myself right or wrong about how turrets are a little bit broken, I feel like this isn't actually the best indication for it, because we got it on an infinite pedestal, and that's kind of the whole point of the infinite pedestal, is to extra use of the ability, is to get, oh my god, certain things broken. This is crazy. Also, we're gonna get to enhanced beam turret here again. It's literally gonna spawn turrets everywhere on the map. This is crazy fun. Oh, dude, because like the beam turret is something we've seen, we've used before, but we've never got to start a run with it and build up to this point. That's why I also love the starting totem, right? Because really lets you like get certain builds going that, you know, sometimes might be hard to fully build up in a normal run, right? Man. Okay, what do we got here? Growing, accelerating, orbiting. I think orbiting is, even though it would look cool, wouldn't be good because of all of the other things that we have. But I will see what growing is. Increase size and damage, but reduce speed. I will see what that does. Also, we can already get another anvil here now. Okay, let's see. Let's see what growing looks like. Are we gonna have big, fat lasers? Doesn't look like it changed it too much here. Doesn't look like it changed it too much. There's just lasers everywhere, though. I think the turrets just get bigger. Yeah, it's still a little bit hard to know for sure what enhancements work for other things. That's why it is just good that a lot of the stuff just gives damage in general, right? Like, if this wasn't doing anything, well, at the very least, it still gave damage up 50%, you know? Arcanifying? Oh, there we go. This thing has electrifying, flaming, and now arcane. So I think we only have room for one more enhancement there. Man. Crazy, crazy. What is this? Another enhancement? Okay. Spark explosion. I got a fire explosion. Okay. Well. Max health each island. I guess chance bullets to do double damage. Grim Reaper. And then I'm gonna save the last enhancement slot for what I know exists. But we'll start getting some enhancements on our sniper turret here now. Okay. So sniper turret has persisting, electrifying, 2 instances of electrifying. That's pretty good. Do you have the ring of healthy turrets? Yes. Somehow the first one we got, turret health increased by 200%. So that's been helping a lot here. Okay. Well, let's see how fast we kill the final boss here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 15, 16 seconds. That's crazy. We will do loop 3, but remember, Time to Grind guarantee seal of approval was on a diamond win. So that does in fact mean we complete our TTG guarantee. That's pretty hype. On a streak of 6, which I believe is the highest streak we've been, tied with the highest streak we've been on the Time to Grind guarantee seal of approval. But we will take this to a loop 3. We'll do a victory lap here. I think y'all deserve it. I think y'all deserve it. Abilities, exploding crystal strikes, fire explosion. We'll do fire explosion just because if we get more abilities, you know, the things that give us more stuff, then we'll want that. I will take damage reduction. We're also just at 47% damage reduction. And we will loop-de-loop and pull, because our shoes, my New Balance shoes, are looking cool. So yeah, we need to find one more cool enhancement for the beam turret. And obviously the sniper turrets are way more OP now too. Holy cow. For a chance of 2 points, would you do a seal of approval before a game even started? Probably not. That feels like an easy way to lose, right? Okay, gamble, don't ever gamble. And it's more like a TTG 2/3. Yeah, what is we got 34 to 15. So we're slowly increasing our rate. Turret damage increased. And we'll do random here. Because, yeah, I feel like we're going to be able to, with all of these turrets here, we're going to be able to clear this loop very, very fast. I feel like we're going to be able to complete loop 3 very, very fast. And then beyond that, I don't really feel that there's much to do beyond that, right? Because, like, we're already kind of broken. I mean, we will be able to get a little bit more broken with more enhancements, with potential more abilities that give us more turrets. If we could actually find upgrades to the turrets themselves to increase the turret damage themselves, right, that'd be good as well. But overall, we're doing good here right now. Is there a way to see stats for things, like what did how much damage? There's some stats on some things. Like, as an example, we can see how many crystals we've gained from Paycheck this whole run, which apparently has been 202,000. We can see how much damage we've got from Gemstone. We've gained 636% damage from Gemstone. But a lot of things don't. I definitely would love for more stats to be improved in the future. Also, we'll take Driller here. And do Speed Chest. Try to find lowering the cooldown. There's an elite. I just love dumping all of my abilities on one. Oh yeah, I think we need to lower the graphic settings here too. I can't even imagine what the bitrate is like for those of y'all on Twitch. Watching this live. Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying though. Loop 3, like the game demands respect. Look at the damage I took. I went down to 3/4 of my health. Like the game, even though I have 7,000 HP, the game does not fuck around. Like, I'm telling you, it does not fuck around anymore. Even with a broken build, this game don't fuck around. Why won't you die? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did he live that long? I don't understand. Welcome, Magic Chef Nate. We're on loop 3 of a beam turret build. Abilities of larger explosion. Also, I will go ahead. We'll lower the graphics settings here. We also have mag size increased, whatever. Heat sink, there we go. Also, fun fact, I like I said today, I was going through all my bunch of comments that I hadn't responded to, in a while. Spent like 30 minutes earlier today. And dude, I'm still lagging the game. I just have too many turrets and too many beams and too many targeting shots, and it's just OP. But yeah, one of the comments I got was someone saying that there's been a lot of builds where I try to take that weapon item, or the weapon mod that says you do more damage equal to the amount of bullets still in your mag. I think it's called mag shot. We don't have it here. And there's a lot of times I try to do a mag shot build, and I guess I keep taking more mag shots, even though my mag hasn't gotten bigger because I haven't found things like Big Mag or whatever. And apparently, this whole time, when you get more mag shot only getting more levels of mag shot just increases the scaling of how big your mag can be to get the damage buff. It doesn't just inherently give you more damage. So, little fun fact, I guess. I'm sure I'll forget by the time we do it next time, but I did read that comment, and I think I responded to it. If you got rid of turrets except for the beam one, would you be able to spawn more beam turrets? If I'm hitting the cap, then yeah. Right, I think that would be how it works. Which we might be hitting the cap. I don't know, actually. Every time I keep trying to throw, we'll know we hit the cap whenever we throw a grenade and it doesn't spawn any more turrets. That's how we know we've kind of hit the cap. It is a good point, though. It's like, if I think the beam turrets are way stronger than everything else, then there is a possibility in the future we do get rid of the normal turret to just have more beam turrets. But I don't think we're hitting the cap yet, but you bring up a really good point I honestly didn't really think about. But yeah, we're still summoning turrets. Like I said, the scaling just starts to go insane when we get more of the doubling. Like, if we were to find bouncing abilities, like if we find a single thing that says our abilities bounce, we would hit the cap over and over and over and over. Over and over and over. Because we're already almost hitting the cap. So doubling what we have right now would be absolutely OP. Broken, right? Happy Pride, TTG. Happy Pride to all y'all celebrating. For the final boss, can you only have beam turrets? Probably. If I remember. Someone probably needs to remind me, but probably. We'll take Hot Steam. Yeah, I totally want to lose 33% of my max HP. Totally. It's the most worth it thing ever. Lingering Fumes. Damn, you're already gonna break? Max health increased, arc shot, poisonous armor. We'll just save my money. All these beam turrets making me think it's rave time. Yeah, we're on loop 3. Oh, okay. Valley of Death, loop 3. Can my build beat Valley of Death? That's the question. That's the question. Dude, I can't even see what's happening anymore, dude. I can't even see what's happening. I'm literally down to like 20 FPS. I'm literally down to 20 FPS. Oh no. Okay, I think we got this here. Get him, turrets! Get him, turrets! The armor helped a lot there. Oh god, we still could lose though. Oh shit. I'm at half health. I'm at half health. Get him, turrets! Get him, turrets! It's just one of them. I should be able to handle this. Get him, turrets! Why is he still so alive? Oh, jeez. Holy shit. Oh! I thought I died. My life just flashed before my eyes right there. Oh! Man. Almost died, but we didn't. Almost died, but we didn't. Double tap. I'm gonna go ahead and just get some armor here. Let's just get some armor here. Let's just get some armor. Some could say it's a crab rave. Dude, this build has been a blast. This has been a blast. Dude, I feel like I just keep like the animation of my crab whenever I'm like doing the hammer and then I keep like using my abilities, my animation just goes crazy. Turret damage up, beautiful. Let's take random chest here, honestly. Okay. Dude, it's like my I feel like I'm just ragdolling. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This is actually crazy. I'm glad we did a loop 3, but holy hell is this getting insane. Crazy, crazy. Sheesh. Oh man. Sure, max health increased each island. Okay, Anvil. Are we gonna get a good final upgrade here for beam turret? Let's see. Fire crab charge it. Oh, the charge attack on the fire crab. Yeah. Yeah, those fire crabs are scary. That they are. We haven't really gotten too many, I mean, besides the extra uses, which really help things. Like, I still would love more upgrades of getting an increased chance to throw, or more turrets, or have them bounce, or any of that stuff. Oh, man, okay, we got snaking, accelerating, or bouncing. We already have bouncing, so I don't think any of these are good. I'll go ahead and get bouncing on the sniper turret. We're waiting for the perfect final 8th upgrade before we... Okay, here's my army of turrets here. Nobody besides that guy will pass. Okay, there's a minigun guy somewhere. Here we go. No one will pass my wall. No one will pass my wall. This is how you see God! There's still a minigun guy fucking me up somewhere. Oh my god. The bitrate is so crunchy. I'm using 100% CPU just watching. Sure, paycheck. And relic chest. We could use some more relics here. We could use some more relics. Spawning turrets everywhere. Yeetus Cletus. Yeetus Cletus. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here I am, like having fun going Yeetus Cletus. Like a dumbass. When I'm the one about to get Yeetus Cletus. Thank God for the healing, dude. This is just crazy to look at. Oh yeah, we are at 1 million. A lot of money here. A lot of money. Get him, turrets. Did you see how that was just such a big chunk that I lost. Okay, relic chest, armor plate if you have no armor, more loot. Reload speed increased. I don't know, whatever. Chests have more loot. Maybe we'll get more of the things that we want here. Max HP. Okay. Vampire. It's definitely what I wanted. Definitely what I needed there. Okay. Hey, yeah, we're on 69. Driller. Mango. Max health when we buy things. Chance for double chests. More crystals. Could have been a fun greed one, but whatever. Fire strength up. I will take another Grim Reaper. And power slide, double vision. Double vision. Heat sink probably. Random shot. I'll take some armor here. Be a good boy. Okay. Eat. My job here is done, probably. Yeet. Oh, dude, we're gonna. What is the lowest amount of FPS we can go to here in this game? Okay. And also, will I lose? I could just lose. There's quite a lot going on right now. Quite a lot going on. Hey, did you jump off? You jumped off. You were the one that was gonna die, though. That gives my turrets more people to focus, or less people to focus on. Yeet! Crazy, dude. Just seeing all of these things is so cool. I know, I lost that. I'm glad we got that armor. That armor obviously helped us. Woo, okay. Chance to throw 3 abilities at once. We've gotten that now up to a 44% chance. And yeah, sure. Heal when damaging enemies. We got 2 more biomes here. I think we already talked about it, but I keep trying to take little sneak peeks of the beta branch or whatever. I don't actually know if there's a current beta branch right now. I don't think so, but there might be a super secret one. I don't know. On the Noisestorm Discord. But the only thing I've really seen them talk about is how we already talked about this, but the boundaries, these out-of-bounds boundaries are going to go away in the future update. And instead you'll be able to go far, but you'll start taking like ticking damage or something. Yeah. I don't think your abilities heal you. I don't think so either. Well, they do if I kill people because I have Grim Reaper. So we're healing via Grim Reaper when we kill people. Obviously, Amber Resin's making healing be increased by 120. And then we also just heal as we're doing damage thanks to a health shot. But yeah, you're right. I don't think the abilities in themselves are doing anything. Turret damage up. And I guess zigzag shot. I don't really know. And random chest. And we just throw a million turrets. Make sure nobody can see what's going on. Also, all the fire that is spawning because of the legendaries is really, really fun as well. So I'm glad we got fire strength up. So we don't have any of the elemental things going up. So that was really, really effective there. Dude, I just nuked that hornet. Oh, double vision. Got an extra chest thanks to that. Lightning strength increased. We were just talking about those type of perks. And turret damage up. And we'll go speed. How fast is this elite gonna die here? Okay, well he's moving him out of the... Oh, jeez. Out of the bounds here. Dude, and I just love the verticality you can get with the hammer and pickaxe. Like, I use the hammer and the pickaxe so often in these runs here, just for extra mobility. Just to get the hell away from enemies sometimes. It is very useful. Though we are still taking damage. Still, I'm honestly impressed with, I guess we just really haven't done a loop 3 in a while, but man, dude, loop 3, like, just the loops hurt. Does health shot affect abilities? I don't believe so. I think it's just your weapon. There it is, heat sink. So we also have been gaining a 41% ability cooldown reduction, which is nice. Upgrade chest. Could be anything. Just casually using. Also, I believe every time we reset our cooldowns. Oh my gosh. Every time we reset our cooldowns, that doesn't just mean we get one instance of our ability. It means, yeah, we're hitting the cap now. It means that we get all six of our abilities. Like, look at this. If I have no cooldown and I break something, we go back to 7 throws. So every time we break a rock, it's not just giving us one more throw. It's giving us 7 fucking throws. So we are now hitting the cap. So I am now tempted to get rid of the sniper turret. As sad as this is. Turret damage up. Zigzag shot. Lingering fumes. And random. Economy probably would have been the play there. So it's like, I'm now very, very, very easily hitting the turret cap here. Yeah. So half the time now when we're throwing, we're not spawning any more turrets. So we probably will sell the laser turret, or the sniper turret here in this shop. That way we can just get the beam turrets. The beam turrets doing piercing beams, they're probably causing a lot of refreshing too. Yeah, if they end up hitting anything, like a rock or something, yeah. Sure, max health goes up when we buy things. Poison strength. We don't have any poison in this build, unfortunately. Turret damage up. Okay, got greed. We got every fist shot does more damage. Totally worth it. And then I think we will go ahead and take Crimson Haze, Fire Starter. Take another Crimson Haze. We'll re-roll. Come on, give me some fun turret stuff here. Come on. You know you want to. Ooh! Okay, what is our layered explosion? There we go. Layered explosion right now is only at a 44% chance for abilities to explode twice. Now we're at 76% chance for abilities to explode twice. We're also gonna then finally, unfortunately, sell the sniper turret. It was fun while it lasted. And get 2 more layered explosions here. So we have an 87% chance. Oh my god. And we're gonna have a lot more beam turrets now that we sold the sniper turret here. So here we go. Let's see. Oh my god. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. I think this is the lowest frame rate I've ever gotten to. I think this is the oh my god. This is crazy. This is crazy. I might die here though. So are the enemies. But once again, dude, they do a lot of damage. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. More turrets. We need more turrets. We need more turrets. We need more turrets. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. So I'm saying, I still gotta be careful here. Even with a broken build, you gotta respect this game on future loops. How are they strong? I feel like the growth one might have made them worse. I feel like they're firing a lot slower now. And I feel like half the time the target moves by the time they hit. And these take more damage when extinguishing from fire. And honestly, amber resin, more healing. And bonus crystals for this final area. And honestly, I'm just gonna take armor. I'm gonna start taking armor. I don't want to lose this when we're about to win loop 3, right? Okay, we got this, turrets. Feels like we're playing like an RTS game now or something. But like, look at this. Some of them, see that's the thing. I think these things, the beams are just a lot slower now. I don't think putting the, what was it? The growing. Increase size and damage by 50%, but reduce speed by 20%. I think beam turrets slow in general, and so I don't know if that was actually the good thing to do. 2 more anvil choices on Anvil Islands. Maybe we'll get, hey, nice, we got one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and we can still get one more actually, so this is perfect. Turret damage up. Also, we have 1,100% more turret damage, which is just fantastic. Zigzag shot, and we will go anvil here. Can you replace growing? No, once you put an enhancement on something, I don't believe you're able to take it off. I think it's permanently on there. And I'm fine with that. I don't think you really, like, the fact that you can put 8 of them on, I don't even really wish there was a way to take them off. I mean, I guess the only downside is there are some things that you just don't know the way they interact. But ultimately, it's like, I think that's more of just a learning thing. I think that's fine. Imagine if we had gotten poison. If we could get poison here, this would go crazy. I'm really hoping we find poison. Or just something that boosts up the damage to a tremendous degree. I'm just surprised how long it still takes us to kill some enemies. Okay, growing, sticky, flaming, booming. Increase damage radius by 200%. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one. Now, once again, I don't know if that's just the turret. I hope it's the beam. There's a good chance it's not the beam, but whatever. We gotta try. We gotta try. We gotta try. So I got my army of turrets. Who's gonna? I literally just I can't even tell what's going on. This is the lowest frame rate I have ever gotten this game. This is absolutely the lowest frame rate I've ever gotten. Hands down. Which also, I gotta say, applaud the game for how well it's still handling what the fuck we're doing. Like, I am truly surprised at how well Crab Champions runs. Honestly, like, we joke around about lagging and breaking the game, but what game wouldn't fucking break when I summon a million turrets that are all homing and targeting and bouncing and growing and doing electric effects, and it's quite crazy. I could get poison now on myself, but you know what? I didn't need you. We're gonna heat sink. We're gonna do some late game parkour here. Turn off the damage numbers. Can you actually turn off damage numbers in this game? I know we've done that in some other games. I don't actually know if I've checked. Because, yeah, we eventually had to do that in our Vampire Survivors series way back when, because, holy cow. Same kind of thing. Bitrate killer. Can you? Oh, you can. Huh. I'm gonna try doing, well, never actually thought about that. I'll go ahead and do a collector, more damage for all the perks that we have. This is giving us 258%. I am curious. Damage numbers off. Anvil, we've already upgraded that thing a bunch. I'll still do it. Maybe we upgrade bubbles or something. Okay, let's see what this looks like without damage numbers. I know, I've never actually thought about that. Still going down to about 20 FPS, but it might help the bitrate a little bit there. And it doesn't really change my... Like, I'm fine not having... We might just not have damage numbers on it. I feel like a lot of the times damage numbers aren't really needed. I don't think I want to take hit markers off. I kind of like the satisfyingness of the hit markers. But damage numbers, I do feel like this actually looks a little bit cleaner. Yeah, what else is in these settings? Show FPS, damage numbers, hit markers, camera shake, motion blur. We always have motion blur off. Motion blur makes me want to vomit. Okay, yeah. I think regardless, the bitrate's just gonna die in general. Okay, electrifying, toxifying, freezing, sticky, expanding. Spawn a circle of projectiles when expiring. We'll just take that on the... Oh, no, not enhanceable anymore. Whatever, bubble blast. Circle of bubbles. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay. Max settings for final boss. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I think we're vibing. Don't need that. Okay, I did hurt myself pretty... Okay, it's so hard to see. It is so hard to see. Sure, fire explosion, another one of that. Glad I did, because this broke already. Spinning blades. Sure. And then you know what? We're going to sell... Since this is our final here, we're going to sell... Paycheck. We're going to sell... Valued customer. We're going to sell bonus crystals. How much does this give us? Okay, oh, like 700. Okay, I'll get two more. I'll get a spinning blade there. And honestly, whatever. Firework shots, X shot, max health each island. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. The spinning blade, dude. Oh my god. This build, dude. This build. Is crazy. Crazy. Okay. Well, let's see how fast we kill Loop 3 final boss. Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12. Okay. We're not going to kill this fast here. Loop 3 is too hard for that here. So we're going to just focus on healing. Oh boy. I'm glad we got the heat sink, because yeah, like when we run out of rocks, it's nice to have like a 3-4 second cooldown versus the 5 or 6 second cooldown that we had. So, oh, we did lose our armor. We did lose our armor, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so glad we got to finally do a run breaking Crab Champions with the beam turret. Because, like, I don't know, we've gotten beam turret. Oh, my God! Pink Skull's trying to end this run here. I instantly healed up because of the other elite that died. But there we have it. Loop 3 completed. Man. And if we did continue it, we would have taken something like poison enemies, right? Another one of that. Woo! What a run. Ended with 13,000 HP. I think it is finally time here. I wish there was like someone that they would shoot at here. Look at all of like who they're aiming for, dude. This is just crazy. It's just crazy. But we taking the W here. What a fun freaking run. Man, we're also on a current win streak of 3 here somehow. So that's pretty hype. And now, dude, it feels so weird just having no turrets. Man, what a fun run. So, you know, I know this is a big, long episode. Haven't had one of these on Crab Champions in a while. So, you know, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, then I wish you guys luck. And I'll see you all next time.